Do you want to learn a simple strategy that will revolutionize your life forever? If so, stay tuned for this video. Hey everyone, my name is Rafa Collazo and welcome to the Millennial Moment. In today's episode, I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about forming habits. Now, many of us have habits that we just automatically do throughout the day, and in this episode, we're really going to focus on how to develop positive habits in your life. Because those, when you actually can develop positive habits on a consistent basis, you can significantly revolutionize your life. Now, according to Charles Duhigg, the best-selling author of The Power of Habit, one of the concepts that he defines in the book is the habit loop. Now, there are three main components of the habit loop. The first is the trigger. The second is the routine. And finally, there's the reward. And we'll go through each one of the phases just to elaborate a little bit more on what it really means. Now, the first phase is the trigger. You can think of the trigger as something in your environment that triggers you to actually engage in this particular habit. Examples of this could be maybe there's a cookie or a cake lying around that really is enticing you to eat it. Now, the second part of the loop is called the routine, which is actually you taking action towards completing that habit. So you can think of the cake example of you actually eating the cake. That is considered the routine. And finally, the third part of the habit loop is the most important, which is really the reward. And what the reward is what you feel after completing this particular habit. So in the case of eating the cake, you probably feel great because you just ate a cake and it tastes delicious. But in the long run, it's not a very good habit to maintain because it could result in increased weight and just health problems down the road if you continue down that path. So now you may be thinking, how do I apply this particular habit loop into my own life? Well, let's break down the habit loop in an example where you want to pick up running more often, in particular in the morning. Now, the trigger in this particular scenario would be the alarm clock going off at 5:30 in the morning. The routine would be you putting on your workout clothes to be able to get out the door and start running. And the reward would be how great you feel throughout the rest of the day for having that runner's high. And over time, the reward is you lose weight and you're just overall a healthier person. So now that you understand how the habit loop works, look into implementing some positive habits into your routine. According to studies conducted by Dr. Philippe Lally, it takes about 66 days in order to incorporate a new habit into your routine. So by repeating the habit loop for 66 days consistently, you start establishing this habit into your routine, your daily routine. That means you can incorporate almost 5 positive habits in just the course of a year. Now just imagine how these 5 habits could revolutionize your life. Imagine that you incorporate the habits of meditating just for 15 minutes every morning, attending Toastmasters to become a better public speaker, exercising 3 to 4 times a week just by running around your city. Now you eat better and healthier throughout the day, and finally you save an extra $200 to $300 every single month. You don't think that after a year or two you'd be a completely different person? I'd beg to differ. Now, if you love the content of these videos, be sure to subscribe below. I regularly provide awesome and engaging content for millennials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not only that, but for a limited time, you can actually download my book, The Millennial Playbook, Proven Success Strategies for the Millennial Generation, where I share actionable and engaging strategies that you can utilize to chart a course to a better life. So again, download the book, subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.